Long time no see. Hey y'all, welcome back to Curly Headed Creations. Long time no see, but I'm back. So I am here to film a get ready with me makeup tutorial, nursing school update, a little bit of everything because it has been a while. And I do apologize, but people say nursing school flips your world upside down, and I was one of those people who was like, yeah, sure. Nope, it did. Okay, it really did. So be prepared. But yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it, and we're gonna do a little get ready with me. So remember this is the before. I just got out the shower and we're just gonna hop right into it. So one moment. Okay, y'all. So where do I even start, honestly? I finished my first semester of nursing school about a week ago. I took my final exams and I passed them all, thank God. And I passed all of my classes, including my English class, thank God. So let me tell you about this semester. As y'all know, COVID, right? COVID has flipped everybody's world upside down as well. These teachers are very unorganized. I have been in college for 3 semesters, and this by far has been my hardest semester organizationally. Like, I have a planner and everything, but nothing could prepare me for this. Vitamin C serum, and start this on my face. This is so good. So yes, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so organizationally, I have a planner, but nothing could have prepared me for this. It's crazy because I used to believe and think of myself as a very organized, on top of my work student, but really, nursing school and COVID have showed me otherwise. I'm gonna use my eye cream. Okay, not gonna focus, it's fine. So, yes, as y'all know too, I work full-time, so I feel like that contributed, but I made it happen, which is one of my biggest accomplishments. I did make it happen. I passed my first semester, which people say is the hardest. I made it happen with a full-time job, so I am very happy and grateful for that accomplishment. But truly, it was a challenge. Moisturizer, or my sunscreen, I mean, which I'm running out of. Okay, we're just going to improvise a lot today. My sunscreen with a little bit of moisturizer. I did go to clinicals this semester. Clinicals is supposed to be 8 weeks, but because of COVID, our school decided to do 4 weeks of virtual clinicals and 4 weeks of in-person clinicals. And honestly, clinical was my favorite part, and that was the class that I passed with the highest grade. That just goes to show genuinely that is the best part, working with patients and being in the healthcare setting. That is really the best part. I had about 9 patients assigned to me and a partner every week, and obviously they would change because it was from week to week. I'm gonna grab some clips real quick so I can start taking my twists off. I think about you all the time. A patient that really impacted me was, of course, to avoid HIPAA violations. We're going to be very generic, go into a little bit of what happened, but no patient identifiers, of course. So what am I doing? I'm really all over this. We're gonna take our oil first, so that way, about that much. That way I can avoid frizz in my hair. I had a patient, he was an older man, and he had his right below the knee amputation. And I can't remember exactly because that was at the beginning of my clinical experience, but he had a condition that avoided him from using his arms. So he was immobile completely. He could sit on the edge of his bed, but nothing more. And so he wasn't even a patient I was assigned to, actually, but I don't remember what happened that I had to bring something into his room. And then from there, he just basically asked me if I could help feed him. I was like, of course, I got you. So in that moment, he shared with me a lot of personal things about his life and his background. It was just a very touching moment. But while feeding him was really the touching experience. A really interesting thing is that he was very specific about the way he wanted his food. So like, it was like a grilled cheese sandwich and some soup. He wanted his grilled cheese sandwich cut up in squares and, you know, dipped it in the soup, and very specific things that it's just like, you know, you don't think about that day. It's just like a blessing. Thank God that we are able to, number one, be in this profession to help others in their most vulnerable times, and number two, also have this ability to just day to day, like, who thinks about that, right? Like, I'm just gonna go eat normal. You don't think about it twice. But really, it's something that we should be grateful for. Like, just the ability to eat by yourself is just a blessing. Throughout my clinicals, I performed a lot of vital signs. I did rounds at like 7 a.m., 11 a.m., I think again in the afternoon. I can't remember exactly what time. We changed a lot of beds, gave a lot of baths. We gave a lot of assistance to the bathroom. My favorite part was I gave my first injection. I gave a lot, actually, and it was all in one day too, because throughout the 4 weeks we were supposed to give at least one injection, mostly insulin, because that was like the most common injection on that floor. But we were checked off to do injections, and that last day, I remember I was still like asking my other classmates and stuff. I was like, oh, if your nurse offers an injection, you know, can you let me know, please? All these things. And then finally I got the opportunity to do one. But then as we were leaving for lunch, your girl got to do 2 more. And it was just so nice. Like, it made me feel like I am an accomplished nurse. I am an official nursing student now, you know? So that was very much a highlight. I was a little nervous at the beginning. Like, I knew all the steps in my head, but I was like, am I actually going to complete these steps? You know, do them right. But I did, and I'm very proud of myself. To give you guys a little bit more background on clinicals, because I literally have abandoned y'all for a while. I had to be at clinical by 6:30 in the morning, and where I did clinicals, it was about 25 minutes away from me. So I would wake up around 4:40. Okay, that was weird. My phone was trying to say it was full, and I'm like, no, you're not gonna play me like this in the middle of my video. It really made me lose my train of thought. Okay, so I was saying we had to be there by 6:30, right? So I am a very hard person to wake up in the morning. I struggle. Everybody knows I struggle with waking up in the morning. So that in itself was a challenge, but I did it. Woke up at 4:45 every morning and would hop in the shower. That really helped me wake up. So I would hop in the shower, get ready. Of course, we wore our uniform, and we were very specific on wearing your badge and everything. If you didn't have your badge and your IDs, you could not go into clinical. So we would arrive, I would arrive around 6:15, and then we had to be on the floor by 6:30ish. And then we would listen to nurses report and CNA report, and that was how we knew what patients we were assigned to. And we would also get the opportunity to read the social worker report. It gave us a little bit of background on the patient, because we really focused on treating the patient as a whole. As you guys know, nursing diagnoses are not just for the medical issue of the patient, but like the home life issues, the mental issues, everything. So that gave us a good understanding on the patient. We also did head-to-toe assessments at our time of clinicals. We had to do 2 care plans. Out of the 4 weeks, we had to submit 2 care plans and pass them. So basically had 4 opportunities, and of those 4, you had to pass 2. Thankfully, I did 2 as well. Those were really interesting, I would have to say, because head to toe assessment is very a lot. Very a lot. Yeah, it's a lot to cover. You know, you're looking at the whole patient, examining their whole body, doing questions on their background, what they used to work as, like, you know, getting a feel for them as a whole, and seeing what are the target areas, where are the areas that they need care. And I had very interesting patients. I had everything from a very young man who was in an end stage renal failure to a very old man who had anything and everything you could think of, literally. But it was a very interesting experience, and I feel much more confident walking into a patient's room and performing an assessment. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and just finish up taking my twists down, and I'll come back. My arms hurt so bad. Just feeling if I missed any twists. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished hair, you know. So we're gonna go into the makeup, and this is gonna be very quick. It's like a little 10-minute glam. We go ahead and have about a month off, and then we start again in what do you call this? January. Start again in January, and it's from January to May. And that semester we'll have mental health, Peds, and OB. And I'm very excited for those. I just really hope that we have clinicals, because I heard that we might not have clinicals. So I'm kind of bummed about that, but I hope that's not true. Well, I mean, I understand, of course, COVID, but I would love to have that experience. One moment. To continue to talk about nursing school a little bit, I pray that my professor next semester is different. That's all I have to say. This is fun. I have not done my makeup in literally so long. It's not even funny. But this is like different, fun, fresh. And this is the final look, y'all. I do apologize, I didn't record the whole thing, but my phone decided to start acting funny. So this is what we're working with. We have a smoky eye, a brown smoky eye that I need to blend a little bit more here. But it's all good, don't matter. So yeah. But yes, thank you so much for stopping by Curly Headed Creations. I'm so happy to be filming again, and I hope to come out with much more content soon. Thank you guys for supporting this channel, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you're doing in your nursing journey. Give me some makeup ideas, and yes, just let me know how you're doing. And thank you so much for supporting this channel. This is the, y'all saw the before, this is the after. Okay, bye.